right now we want to talk about something very exciting. The Standpoint is 10 years old, and Ohene Yere, Gifty Auntie, is here on the show with us today. But also is my colleague, Nanaya Brefodan. So we're talking about the woman on the move, because that's the theme for the anniversary, and we want to run around it and share a bit of experience and have a conversation. So good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning.
Good to have you, Gifty.
Good to be here.
Happy anniversary. It's been 10 years
Thank
already.
you. Yes, 10
Wow.
years. 10 years.
Wow.
It seems like just yesterday.
Yeah. But there are lots of things that run through, like the Standpoints every day.
Right.
What's been like the number one thing that you can readily say, this is it?
I would say the impact it's made so far in the lives of young ladies, in the lives of women and some men as well. This particular one we did with big girls. There's this group of young ladies who are plus sizes, and they came on the show to talk about the challenges they go through, how people mock them and tease them, and how their own children sometimes feel embarrassed when they go to school to pick them up because the students will laugh at them. And after that, I had an inbox message on Facebook from a man who said, Gifty, thank you so much. You saved my marriage. I was like, really? Wow. He said, yes. He said, I didn't realize what I was doing to my wife. I was consistently taunting her unknowingly, throwing words at her. You put on too much weight, go to do this, do that. Can't you see, comparing her, all that. So I watched the program and I went to pick up our wedding album. And I realized that my wife wasn't the same size she is now after 3 children. And even I have put on weight. So I've decided that if I want my wife to lose weight, then we are all going to go for a walk and change our diet. I'm going to help her. And I thought that was something. That particular, we just laughed about it and we talked. I didn't think it was going to touch people so much as to touch a man and help save. Because he said, his wife said she had had it. She was just fed up. She had lost self-worth, confidence. She felt that her husband didn't love her anymore. So she was ready to just go.
Wow. But that's something that we all battle with.
Yeah.
Weight loss. Nanaya, you've been on a course. Did somebody push you? Did somebody push you into it?
Now I understand.
Of course, yes. I mean, our viewers sometimes do that. Or when you go out there, like, no, you're not that fat. Because you look like an old lady on television. And that when you see you here, I mean, you look young. You're not that fat and stuff like that. So, yes, I mean, people do it indirectly without noise. I mean, I remember that one of our bosses, in a meeting said, we are bringing somebody to come and do the news, you have to show her whole body. And I'm like, really?
What is that?
What was the meaning of this one? I mean,
is the body the news?
I think he didn't really, probably, he never thought that it was going to have an effect on me. He didn't realize I was there. I mean, or if he did, he didn't realize that probably I'll take it to the other level. But indirectly, they keep doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a man looking at another woman with Coca-Cola shape, you'll be in the car and it's as if you don't really matter. Yeah. It does, and really, really has an effect on women. Yeah. It's not too good.
Yeah. So I'm happy that at least that impacted.
When I walked in, I asked you, how did you lose the baby fat?
That one is always a battle.
I know, right?
Yeah. Very difficult one.
Yeah. But your theme is interesting. Woman on the move.
Yes.
And I wonder why you've settled on this particular theme.
Yeah, because I realized that as women, sometimes we get to a certain level, a situation where we think that this is it. And I had people throwing that at me. Oh, Gifty, now, you say it in tree, now you're married to a chief, you're doing well. You have a baby too. Now, I hope you take a rest. I hope you relax a little bit. And I didn't get it. And I started coming back to work with my baby when she was 3 months old. And you get elderly people, what else do you want? The baby is a little. You stay at home, is it not? What else do you want? And I was like, really?
So let me ask, what else do you want? Do you have everything that a lot of women dream about? You have a husband, you have a baby, you have a job, you are famous. People know you. They know your name.
Unfortunately, my ultimate goal in life is not about husband, it's not about baby. It's about making an impact. It's about making an impact. So every day when I wake up, I see a little girl by the roadside begging for alms. Every day I go to work, I see a girl coming to me to tell me about how she's being abused and she needs money to go back to school. It's a battle. Just as last Friday, when I'm sure Nanaya's my friend so on Facebook, so I'm sure she's read it. A young lady, she's 18 years or something. She came to my office with a baby, 1-month-old baby, on her lap. And I was feeling a bit low that Friday, so I just said, hello, how are you? But I went to sit in the car, I realized that no, I wasn't feeling right in my spirit. So I called my PA to ask what the lady wants. She told me her story. To cut a long story short, I called Dofsu to come for her, and they kept her overnight. Her father came from Kumasi to pick her up. Sunday, the father called me in the morning, said, Gifty, thank you for saving my life and saving my daughter's life. The story of the girl is that she vanished 1.5 years ago.
Wow.
The father had been combing the whole of Ghana looking for his child. Reported at every police station because this girl met a boy on Facebook and followed the boy to Accra. This boy impregnated her. And the treatment, Mama, you should see a girl who has just given birth. And the 1-month-old baby looks like a day-old baby. Malnourished, looking dirty, smelly. We had to give her something to wear. Thank God people donate used clothing to us to give to charity. So we had some clothing there to give to her. Get something for the baby. My poor baby, I had to take a cut sheet and some of her things and give it to the baby. I mean, they were big for her, but at least to cover her.
Yeah.
So just imagine. There are still people out there who need our help. If I had ignored that girl, she would have gone back to Asiama, to that boy, and only God knows.
Yeah. Perhaps, Nanaya, should also answer the question, what else do you want? You are Nanaya Abrefo. You're very famous. You're on Bijim. You travel. Like, I don't know, where haven't you been? You go everywhere. You're married. You have a handsome son.
The people themselves who wouldn't even allow you to stop. Those who watch you, they won't allow you to stop. And she's been our role model. I'm sure you used to watch it.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Why would you then say that, okay, gift is enough? Sit somewhere, let's continue. Because what she's doing, I mean, I watched or read something that she did about a lady that she had to take her back to her hometowns, help her out in the same format that she's talking about. That.
This one was on the Achimota Bridge, lying on there.
You understand? Some of these people just look up to you. I mean, there's somebody will call you and say, look, if you don't help me do this, I'm in trouble. Elderly people call you, have issues at home and stuff. So if you stop, who would help those people? How would they get the help they need? I mean, you and I know the level we've gotten to be able to help people. When you get to that level, that's where you can make the better impact in those people's lives.
Yeah.
So if you decide to stay back now, how would their problems be solved? So you can't stop it and say, okay, I've gotten somewhere. I've worked in the industry for 18 years. Somebody should come and continue. But I'm not competing with anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to be who we are, you're welcome. I'm not afraid or I don't have issues with somebody competing or thinking that, oh, the young ones are coming in. So no. Everybody has, the world is big. Ghana is big. There's a lot of issues in Ghana, and some cannot confront it the way you would be able to confront it. Because the stage or where you've gotten to, you can look into the eyes of the president himself and tell him this is wrong.
Yeah.
That is bad. He can even call you and ask you, oh, what do you think about this particular issue? So when you stay back, how would they get the needed help that is supposed to go out there?
Yeah.
So
but are women, are we able to juggle all? Are we able to handle all equally at that level that we want to? Because you have to take care of the home. You have a man to take care of, you have a child to take care of, and then you have yourself to take care of as well. Now you have people who also come to you for help. How do we do it?
You know, just yesterday I was talking to a group and I was telling them about how we should learn as women to prioritize. Something has to give. You can achieve it all, but not at the same time. At a point in time, something has to suffer. This past week, my daughter and my husband have had to suffer. You know, because I have to wake my daughter up by 4 a.m. yesterday. And then we are on the road. You know, waking my, that means my husband has to get up at 4 a.m. too, because we will disturb him. This morning, she refuses to wake up, so I have to pick her up at 5 a.m., leave home, come to bath her in the office. Just imagine if I were working for an organization that didn't have that space for me to come and bath my daughter there.
And a lot of us don't have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you, at every point in time, so you can't say that, oh, I want to be like Gifty Auntie at this point in her life. You can't. You have to, if I didn't have that, I would have to decline this interview because maybe I will not be able to bring my daughter along, or I have to leave my daughter at home and come and do it and go back. From here, I'm going for weigh-in with her because today is her weigh-in day. I mean, it takes a toll on you, the woman. It takes a toll on your child. It takes a toll on your husband, and then home. So that is why it is important. They keep saying that when you are marrying, you make sure you choose somebody who understands your journey and knows what you're about. Perfect. Otherwise, you are in trouble. True. Fortunately for me, the chief knows how to cook, so he's
the chief cooks.
Oh, he's a chef in the house.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I only cook for the baby, and as for the rest, now he's also on keto diet, so he doesn't cook the things that I like to eat. He's doing the keto stuff, but he cooks. I mean, from day one. So at least for that angle, I'm cool. But after cooking, it's like a atomic bomb in the kitchen. So you have to go and clean the kitchen.
That's a harder job than just doing the cooking.
Yeah.
Clearing the place.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course.
Really? After he helped, so.
Yeah, true. And it's, I can imagine, you can imagine if you didn't have any support at all. Yeah. But how have you managed in a life?
It hasn't been easy. Sometimes when you wake up and you probably traveling, I mean, you used to travel every weekend, and then you pick up your bag and your son's like, oh, you're going again. So you don't really, you try to be there as a mother, but I mean, he loses some of the things that I don't remember the last time I went to a PTAs. I mean, he has to do it all the time. I've never been there. I don't get the time to go.
And someone is sitting back and wanting your life.
Yes.
And thinking, you've done it all. That's the end of the road. You should end it here.
My back is hurting just from Koforidua. I have to come back to work the next morning after Koforidua. And that's how life has been for that long period, 18 years, up and down. Sometimes you sleep. I remember at Peace FM election time, I had a new baby. I mean, just about, Kofi was then about a month or so, and the elections, I mean, I had to do something. I had to organize, and I was in the Western region. I was the head there in the Western region. I mean, and you drive all the team from one point to the other with the baby.
With one baby.
Yes, and then you have to breastfeed at the same time. It's not easy, as she said. You need an understanding husband. Sometimes it gets to a point, they understand you, yes, but it gets to a point, it gets to them.
Yeah.
They feel it. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yesterday I was told that you don't wake up the chief's doctor.
Which is true, really.
Yeah, right.
But like what would keep you still going, even when you feel people around you are thinking you've had enough, you should take a rest?
It's about you and what you want. It's about you and what you want to achieve. When you're tired, you know you are tired. But then if you haven't achieved your goal, you are not satisfied. You know the world is changing. It's becoming global. You know you have a place and a role to play. You have to keep going. And as Nanaya said, the people around you, Mama, if somebody wakes up every morning because they just want to tune into AM and see you smile. By the way, I love your smile. That's why I had to use that word. I just love your smile. Somebody and that is what will make his or her morning. And gives it, I mean, it's amazing. The little things that keeps people going.
True.
The little things. The smile, the hug, the hello, and the fact that, hey, Mama V, hey, me too, I'm somebody. It happened to me at the mall. I just gave somebody a hug. And she said she had come to the mall just to look around and she was going to kill herself because she felt, so worthless and the same relationship kind of issue. So once you have a role to play, once you have breath every day, there is something you can do. You can gain everything in this world. Have the perfect husband, have the perfect marriage, have the perfect children, excellent job. What about making an impact? What about touching somebody's life? There's always something for you to do.
Nanaya, it's not about competition, right?
No.
And it's not about being at the same level with men.
Not at
Is it?
all.
Because sometimes people get the wrong impression. Like, yeah, they want to be like us. They want to be like men, but you can never be like a man.
Not at all. I mean, in creation, God didn't create it that way. So, Virgin, yes, but where did it get us? Yes, we want to try to be, but we won't struggle or be like, no, not at all. We are not competing in any way. What I would be able to do, that man would not be able to do that, or he would do that in a different way. So there's nothing like I'm competing with a man. No. I mean, I have my side. He has a strong side. I have mine. So I'm not competing with anybody. I'm only trying to make an impact, as you said. I mean, if you meet somebody out there and the person tells you that, oh, your jokes yesterday because of what you said, you know, I mean, it puts smiles on
Sometimes
your
I
face.
stay in the makeup
You know
room
what
and
I mean?
allow Roland to start the show because I want to listen to how you open the show.
So, I mean, like, are you competing with Roland?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So, no, not at all.
And if I may chip in a bit, because I mean, this bothers on this issue of misconception about feminism. I pride myself of being a feminist. And I believe that women, I'm a Christian, we were created to be helpmeet. And a helpmeet has something to offer.
Exactly.
You understand? Because you just can't, you can't invite me, can't say to Nana and I when we don't have anything to offer. If we don't have any wisdom, we don't have any knowledge, we'll just come and be here with toys. You know, I remember the first time I appeared on TV, somebody described me as beautiful enough to decorate the set, but,
Oh, no.
but not intelligent enough.
Oh, no.
You know, the first time I came on, I never will forget that day, 13 February 1997. That was it. I won't forget it. I mean, interesting. But so we have something to offer. But unfortunately, our society has made it such a way that it seems as if women don't have a place. Your place is, quote unquote, the kitchen. When they say kitchen, it's not limiting it to cooking. As if you don't matter. You are
shouldn't have a
seen
say.
and not, you shouldn't have a say. And the systems are skewed against women so much that we need to do something to let women know and let the world know that we have a place in society. We have a role to play. Without us, the world will be extinct.
Sure.
It's not
That we need to
competition,
take,
no.
it's not competition. Just live and let's live. You know, like in a relationship, every relationship is different.
Yeah.
You know, people come to our home and they know that I keep saying that my husband loves cooking. So there's food and like, oh, Gifty, your food is nice. And I'll tell them, no, it's my husband who cooked it. You know, they like to indirectly, you know, kind of. I said, no, it's my husband who cooked it. Because they know very well that it's my husband. Yes, but they would just try. And I said, no, I'll tell you that, no, it's my husband who cooked it. There are things that I also do that in your home, it's your husband who does it. But that is what works for us.
Yeah.
What works for you, let it work for you. What works for me, let it work for me. So it's not competition. If only we understand that as women.
Yeah. How is the theme? How are you planning on rallying events around this theme?
We've already had our car wash. Tomorrow is the big day. The standpoint started 11th July 2008. So tomorrow is exactly the 10th anniversary. And your niece will be 11 months tomorrow as well.
Wow.
Yes. So be ready. Next month she'll be
So everything is 11/11.
11/11. I mean, my second book, I'm coming out with my first book, but my second book is going to be about 11/11. You know, there's something special about the 11 for us. But tomorrow we are going to Agboglushi Market and Tama Station Market, both in Accra. We are organizing a health screening exercise for the Kayaye.
Okay.
And also feed 1,000 of them, the younger ones. I hear even Tama Station alone, the Kayaye are more than 2,000. It's ridiculous. And my passion for Kayaye is because of one girl of mine. You know me, everybody's my daughter. It was Cynthia. She works with Blue Skies now.
Okay.
Cynthia was a Kayayo at Dom Market. She had an HND in chemical engineering.
Gee.
Yes, but she was a Kayayo at Dom Market. I featured her on the standpoint. Blue Skies saw her and offered her employment.
Wow.
Nanaya, 2 weeks ago, I went to give her a surprise visit, and she's a supervisor over 250
Wow.
people. Yes,
Why will you
That's
stop?
a success.
hard working girl.
Yeah.
And she tells me, Mommy, I'm going back to school. I'm going to, she said she wants to executive MBA and so on.
She has to.
So
she can
there
be.
are such people out there, and you'll be amazed. You go in there, some of them even have degrees. But situation and circumstances have made it that they decided this is what they want to do. And I appreciate that. Somebody can stay at home and be a thief, be an armed robber, be a street girl, I mean, in terms of prostitution. But she has decided that, no, I will work hard. Work is work. So that is what is going to happen tomorrow, 9 a.m. We invite volunteers. We want support. Interesting, we didn't get much corporate support, but individual caterers. Some will say, I'll give you 100 packs of food, 200 packs of food. I mean, we still haven't got 1,000, but I know by the grace of God, you know, I call myself the woman with super crazy faith in God. So by close of day today, I am very sure
we'll hit 1,000.
We'll hit 1,000.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Nana, how do we use, you and I mean, we have the same hustle. We wake up a very crazy time, drive all the way here. How do we use this team to support ourselves?
Ourselves, or what she's doing?
Ourselves, yes.
Yourself, I mean, all of us, women on the move, including me. You know?
I think we should just encourage ourselves. We should continue doing what you're doing. It's not easy, but I mean, we're not giving up. I won't give up. I'm not an easy person to deal with,
I can't
but
even
not too difficult.
I'm so trying.
You wouldn't be able to, because I encourage myself. I don't let anybody bring me down. No, you won't belittle me. It's not happening. And I try to make sure that everything I do a notch higher. So I mean, with the team, we are supporting her, behind her, and I'm asking people to help with what she's doing, especially, I mean, as she wants to feed people, and she's not gotten the 1,000 she needs. We're asking that you go and help. And the corporate people, I don't know why they keep supporting this, miss whatever, miss that, and miss this, and
proper courses.
You know what I mean? So
it's sad. I mean, but Mama V and I don't know about you, but sometimes I get so tired. Sometimes I break down, I cry.
I do.
But the next morning, I'm up going. You know, so I just want people to understand, especially women, that it's not like we are super women. We have our low moments. Sometimes, even before we come and sit on TV, we are crying.
Of course.
True. But just for your sake, we'll have to sit here and smile just
make
to
you
make you happy. And then, but we are not superhuman. Human. It's just by grace of God and determination, hard work, we keep going.
Absolutely.
So if we can do it,
you can do it.
Woman out there can
Everybody
do it.
can do it. So does it end tomorrow?
No, on the 15th of August, 18th of August, I beg your pardon, we have the women called to worship. She came once, she never came again. You know, women called to worship to be at Trinity Baptist Church, 10 a.m. We have amazing gospel artists performing. On the 15th of September, you know, on the 1st of July, the Ghana Muslim Mission gave me an award for the work I do with the Muslims. The father, I'm a Christian, but I still work with Muslims and I reach out to Muslims. So we are having the Muslim Women's Conference. The theme is the Muslim Woman on the Move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Muslim Woman on the Move. It will be at the Ghana Muslim Mission headquarters at Koligono. That's where it's going to be. This will be our 7th edition of the Muslim Women's Conference.
Okay.
Yes, and then on the 20th of October, we are going to have a walk, Femithon. We started the Standpoint anniversary with Femithon, so this will be the 10th edition. We are going to walk up the Bree Hills and then come to Elwak Stadium to have fun games. And then on December 15th, we will have donation. We'll go to orphanage to go and donate. So use clothing, toys, everything. We have people from outside donating, people, I mean, donating.
So this is going
to throughout to the end of the, it's only November that we're, but Mama V, I know they are rounding up, but quickly, let me say thank you to those who have, because it's not easy. These are individuals, you know. Let me say thank you to International Healthcare Center. Thank you. Your Health Matters. Thank you. West Africa AIDS Foundation, PEMF Eye Care, the Quick Medical Consult, Stand Out Care, and then Rojak Pharma Limited. They are the pharmaceutical coming to do free screening, volunteering, no charging. And then the catering houses. We have Juice Catering and Events. The Kitchen Pot Catering Services. She alone is giving us 300 packs. Wow. 300 packs. We have Food Loft, Food Silver Lego, Blue Skies, as usual, is coming to support. Fan Milk, Wilma Africa, there's a lady, Lamisi. P2 Event is giving a canopies, chairs, and all that. Death Entertainment is going to give us music. I mean, he's always there to support us. And then we have Casa Preco giving us Awake Purified Mineral Water and Veraldo drinks and Royal drinks to refresh. you know, the guests, and then of course multi-TV. How can I thank you so much? And then Jaru of BSL, he's always printing our t-shirt for us. We are so grateful to them. Divine Multimedia Consult gave us the billboard to advertise and everything, so we are grateful to all of them. And of course Goyle. Well, the first program we had was at 37 Goyle Station and then Legon Presec. We solicited for funds to help the Girl in Need Foundation. The Standpoint has given birth to 2 children, the Girl in Need Foundation and the Awood and Swa Reading Project.
Oh, nice.
The Girl in Need Foundation, so far we have 50 girls. One of my girls is graduating from KNUST tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Incredible.
Shaded Forestry.
Incredible.
Yes, we have some of them in nursing school, some at Legon, some at UCC.
Great.
There's a Muslim girl at UCC doing gynecology.
Wow.
It's
Nice.
amazing.
Congratulations, happy anniversary, and we will talk again because you have so many things lined up. So we'll have you again.
When am I hosting you to understand?
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Thank you, Nanaya. Thank you, Gifty. And Awake Purified Drinking Water is bringing us some showbiz. Stay with us.